to you guys a little bit about what's going on in the NBA. Okay, I see a lot of people still harping up on this. Oh, they gonna trade Dame. Oh, what is Philly gonna do with Harden? This, that, and the third. I'm gonna keep it G with y'all right now. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 right now. We gonna do this. Look at me, all right. Dame, the only way Dame can get out to Miami, it's gonna have to be some sort of 3 to 4 team trade that's gonna manipulate enough for him to fall over there in Miami. Because what you guys don't understand, everybody who I see, damn the MIA, they went in the chip. They got Jimmy. They got Bam. They got shooters. Damn dropped dimes. He's a walking bucket. He's this. He's that. This is true. The man went and got 70. He does his thing, incredible basketball player, okay? But the one thing that a lot of y'all are forgetting is the trade A has to make sense and B, it has to work for everybody involved. A lot of y'all are saying, oh, I put it in the trade finder. It works straight up, this and that. Nobody's gonna do what you think is gonna work straight up. Let me be real with you. That trade finder, that trade machine works and it's pretty damn accurate. But it's not accounting for draft picks. It's not going to account what the other team feelings are. It's a machine. You put in, it spit out. It's just like a calculator. You don't type what's 2 plus 2 on your calculator, and it says, "Well, I feel like 5 today, not 4." That doesn't happen. It gives you exactly what you want for every time. You don't even have to think about it. It's programmed to do work, and that's it. This man he's not leaving till they figure out how to make this work. Scoot Henderson, I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm Portland, I'm gonna try to see if I can't keep him another year and see what happens with Scoot Henderson next to him before I just let him venture off into the wild. And I know that there's a side to that a lot of people are saying, well, that's you being a selfish GM. No, that's me watching out for my business because you have to think now on the level of if this was my team, what do I want to happen? I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, damn, look, you got X amount of years left. Is it really detrimental that you get up out of here right now? Is this something that you need? Do you really want to get up out of here? Have I been that bad to you? Have I not paid you? Is it something that I could do? Can I try to make a trade work before I just let you go? Who do you think that we could go get before I pull the trigger on trying to suit you with somebody else? Because I'm gonna be real with you, the boy still at least got, I feel, at least 2 3 years at a high level. And as a business owner, I'd hate to see him leave and go win somewhere else. Now that was GM Price talking to you. Now, this is fan Price talking to you. Send that man to Miami, damn it. I want to see what's gonna happen over there. You send him to Miami, send him to the Bucks. I want to see what's gonna happen. I want to see. Give him to Giannis. Get rid of Drew Holiday. Give up some of the give up the defense and get more offense. Because Giannis talking about leaving. Or send him to Miami. Get him somebody that can go get the ultimate bucket, bro. I'm about trying to win now, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'd give up Tyler Hero to be honest with you.
Oh, they would too. But I think that the Trailblazers want more than Tyler Hero.
Oh, they
And
damn sure want
that's
more
the
than Tyler
fucking
Hero.
problem. Or no. I don't think they want. I don't think the Blazers do want Tyler Hero because I they already got like two cats that basically give you Tyler Hero production, like with Simons and Sharp. So
I think that they offered Hero because they thought that he had enough value to get back Dame. The problem is,
no, they offered Hero because they don't have shit else to offer.
well, that is also
They
true.
don't.
That is also
They
true.
can't they literally can't trade Bam,
Oh
and
no, they can't. They
they're
can't,
not gonna trade Jimmy.
and they're not doing
Well, they
it.
can't trade Bam, I think, because of like the CBA, and they
Yep,
can't trade Jimmy because Jimmy is older and has a almost worse
yep,
contract than Dame,
yep.
and so they literally don't have anybody except for Tyler Hero that's worth a damn.
And I'm gonna say this: Miami, y'all screwed yourself. Y'all knew Dame was already, to me, mentally shopping since last year. Okay, And I think whenever Miami started to make a run last year in the playoffs, I think Dame had told himself that looked like a nice spot to land over there. Okay. But the problem was Miami knew that they had like three people on the way out the door. Okay. So instead of thinking, trying to foresee the future of signing some of these people, maybe not to as big of deals, but at least enough to make them kind of want to stay in Miami, they lost everything that they had to trade. And they walked off. Vincent went and got another contract. I want to say Strauss didn't walk off. Or he might have walked off. But you let three of your players go. Three of your people walked. They went and got new contracts other places. The problem is you still sitting on old Keister Kyle Lowry over there at 37. But as you said before in the past, Rob, if they willing to pay, why not play? So he's gonna keep playing as long as they keep paying him, which is where you mess up because let's be real. To me, Kyle Lowry hasn't been I'm gonna say he hasn't been super effective since he won that championship next to Kawhi.
That's
That's
nice
just
for you.
being that's just being real. And what year was that? What we looking at? What
2021. No,
2020, 2021, something like that?
you talking about the championship year? I think it was 19.
Yeah. Yeah, when that was 19 when they won that in Toronto.
Yeah.
So you ain't been effective in some years, bro. You're 37. That's almost a dinosaur age unless you're LeBron James. Okay. So and probably KD and Steph. It's some people that's gonna, transcend. They probably gonna play late 30s. But you Kyle Lowry, it's not your bag. You're not an elite shooter. You're not an elite ball handler right now. You just getting paid. You're getting paid, and I don't think Miami takes that into account. I think they didn't take it into account enough whenever they gave you money, and they didn't think about, they thought that you would help, and you've been more of a weight at times than actual productivity. And for all of you James Harden fans, okay, I feel like James Harden is going to eat his way out of Philly if he has to. He's gonna do it. This is the same man who turns up with Lil Baby. He knows the rappers. He throws cakes off of yachts. He does all kind of craziness. I don't. I think if he doesn't want to be there, he's going to eat his way out of Philly. But I will say this: money, money, and possibly the right teammate may want him to stay because Daryl Morey told him, "You opt in, I'm gonna trade you." And then Daryl Morey said, "Psych, gotcha."
Got you, bitch.
It was a slick move. It was a slick move, bro. Daryl Morey pulled a slick move. Let's be real about it. He pulled a hell of a move. That was the judo move of the year right there. He hit him with the gotcha, and he pulled it from up on him, bro. And I'm gonna be real. That was a quick move. He got James, and now if you James, you either gotta ride this out and then try to go somewhere else, or you can force your way out. And I think James is a master of forcing his way out of wherever he wants to be. He got himself out of Brooklyn. He got himself out of Houston. He'll figure out how to get his way out of Philly. Now, if I'm Philly, I'm letting him go. And it's not all productivity wise because he had one of his better 3-point shooting years last year. He was a top 5, if not number 1, in assists last year. You have to make him mentally happy to get top tier production up out of him. Because I'm gonna be real. He went and got you a game. He went and got you 2 games last year in the playoffs, okay? He went and got you 2 games. He didn't show up for the last game, but I'm gonna be real with you. He went and got 2 games, and Embiid got one. And Embiid was supposed to get you that other game, and you were supposed to move on. Okay? Being totally honest with you. To me, take the trade that you're gonna get for him. I know you don't want to be shorted in whatever you're gonna have to give up to get rid of him. If you feel him, let him go. Let him go. Now, to be honest with you, I would have tried to trade him to Houston and tried to get back Bradley Beal. I mean, not Houston. I would have tried to trade him to Phoenix to try to get Bradley Beal. And the reason is Bradley Beal is younger. Put him out there with Embiid. Maximize your window. Let Harden go play with somebody that he likes in KD and Devin Booker. And I feel like it's a win-win on both sides. Harden can get you 20 in 10, 11 assists. That's enough next to Booker and next to KD. He's going to throw Aiden some lobs. You're giving him a pick and roll option. Aiden is going to eat some points. You're making him involved in the offense, which has been an issue that he's having. He feels like they don't play me. Technically, he's kind of right. Y'all don't involve him in the offense. I see why he feels like he feels. Okay? Because let's be real, not everybody wants to play their role. But to me, if you paid me hundred and some million dollars to get rebounds and play defense, I wouldn't even care. I really wouldn't. I know the stats look nice, but Robert Horry got 7 rings and he probably made 24 million in his career, and he's cool with it. You probably didn't invested that money, doubled up, whatever. But how the money flies in the NBA right now, you can pay me 100 mil to go grab boards and play defense right now. I wouldn't care. But he wants to be involved. People, get him involved. Get him James Harden. Get him a pick and roll partner. Now I will say this, Phoenix, your defense is gonna be crap, but
Mhm.
your offense is diamond lit. it's it's shooters for days. I tell you, can bring James Harden in. Y'all probably gonna repace the NBA and probably look to put up probably close to 120 a game, 130 with him Booker KD and throwing lobs.
Gonna
Rob,
have
that
to.
that would be amazing. What you think about that one?
Gonna very much have to because they don't have any other choice. They got to put up like 120, 130 a game just because, yeah, they're gonna probably give up 130, 135. So yeah, I mean they're gonna it's gonna be if you have a fantasy team, go get a son.
Oh,
But
definitely.
other than that, yeah, like they have to. They have they painted themselves in that corner. They still talking about shopping Aiden. They're gonna have to. So, but
My
yeah, as far as
personal
Philly
opinion.
goes,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say as far as Philly goes, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with Harden. I mean, there could be, it could be a play into like the Miami trade with Portland that they try to make sure see if they can move James Harden in some kind of way to, you know, Portland or maybe because that wouldn't be a bad thing. Uh, but yeah, I mean, like Philly is kind of stuck with Harden trying to basically do whatever he can to get out of there, you know. But
And one
we'll
more
see.
thing before we move on. You know what really hurt Philly in the long run that nobody is talking about now? That Tobias Harris contract.
Oh yeah.
They've never been able to move him.
Mm-mm. They was waiting for that to end, and it was only because they basically struck out and picked the wrong dude between him and Jimmy.
Yeah,
So
I know the motto of you can't teach tall, but if hindsight was 2020, Oklahoma would rewind and let Serge Ibaka go and keep James Harden. That's what they would have did. And we might be
yeah,
talking about an Oklahoma team that has a championship, but hey, you never know. It's gonna be one of them things that we'll never know. History couldn't write itself. Like we can't rewrite it. We gotta let it go with how it goes. So now we got one more big thing for you boys, and actually we're gonna touch on this one, and I'm gonna slightly touch upon the last one.